Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy's tearful visit will shock Hope while Liam faces a new reality. At the precipice house, Steffy just tried to move Liam that he demanded to come clean to Hope about his medical condition. Liam got agitated and claimed he was doing this on his terms, but he softened as the discussion went on and eventually assured Steffy over the grim situation. Liam and Steffy will have a hard time dealing with the reality that he's up against. Steffy can't bear the study of losing Liam, so she's dreading his decline and doesn't want to believe this could really be the end. Liam didn't want to believe his grim prognostic either at first, but now he seems more concerned with making sure his favored bones are happy once he fades down. It's clear that Liam's perspective on the world has shifted, so he'll try to help Steffy make peace with what they can't change. Although Liam has been adamant about not telling Hope the verity so far, he might decide she should know after all. Still, also he might allow the news to spread, if Liam decides Steffy and Hope need to support each other through this. Liam could ask Steffy to unmask to Hope for him since he doesn't want to see the look on her face when she finds out he's dying. Steffy might agree to attack that challenge for Liam rather. Of course, it's also possible Steffy will simply take matters into her own hands after this discussion with Liam wraps up. Steffy might determine that Hope needs to know what's passing whether Liam agrees with her or not. Either way, Steffy will show up at Brooke Place and catch Hope off guard. Hope will see that Steffy is on edge, so she'll wonder what this visit is about. Steffy will have a lot to get off her casket when it comes to Liam, but it looks like the full discussion won't be until laterally this week. There's a good chance thriller will involve Steffy's doorstep appearance and Hope's confusion. Steffy will give Hope some delicate updates and prognostications about Liam's fate soon. Liam snapped at Steffy as his symptoms got worse. Hope also couldn't recommit to Carter just yet. At the precipice house, Liam explained to Steffy that Hope's light had been dimmed since she'd been broken up with Carter, so he hoped to fix that. Steffy had dubieties about Carter and Hope being a good match, but Liam wanted Hope to be happy and refocused out that Steffy had overcome her own challenges with Finn. Talk ultimately turned to Hope being out of the circle on Liam's medical condition. Steffy argued that Hope demanded to know Liam was dying, but he suggested that could lead to Beth chancing out, and he surely didn't want that. Steffy refocused out that they'd managed to keep Kelly in the dark and formally again pushed Liam to give Hope updates on his grim news. Liam lost his temper a bit as he claimed undoing effects on his terms, but also he felt roughly unforeseen pain and gripped his head. This pain happened a couple of times during their discussion, so it was egregious that Liam was getting worse. Once Liam settled down, he took responsibility for remonstrating off the feud between Hope and Steffy. Liam wanted to undo the damage and make sure the maters of his daughters could support each other when he was gone. Steffy ultimately disregarded about her relationship with Liam over the times, so she mentioned when he faded and she allowed. She lost him. That led to Steffy's flashback of her memorable reunion on the sand with Liam. Steffy ultimately broke down blubbing over Liam being taken down from her on with Hope, Beth, and Kelly. As Steffy claimed they couldn't lose Liam, she participated in emotional grasp with him. At Brooke House, Carter prayed Hope to come back to him and felt they could return to how their particular relationship was before business raided it. Although Hope missed Carter and how his love made her feel, she couldn't just go running back into his arms. Carter argued that Hope indeed could, but she still had trust issues, especially after what happened with her fashion line. Since Hope wasn't certain enough to give Carter another chance yet, he prompted her to take her time and pledged to prove himself. At Forrester Creations, Ridge tried to shut Brooke down when she formally again brought up their future and pushed him to reunite. Although Brooke believed Ridge's heart belonged with her, Ridge reminded her of his commitment to Taylor and wanted to be a man of his word. Brooke allowed. Ridge acted too hastily in running back to Taylor and principally wondered if he'd really let that lock him in for life. Brooke will give up on her prognostications for a future with Ridge. Finn will reply to Luna Pitch while Bill faces some Liam horror. Brooke will also get a shock. Steffy will formally again encourage Liam to come clean to Hope about his inoperable brain mass. Still, it'll be tough for Liam to take that coming step and shatter Hope's world the way his own world's been shattered. Steffy and Liam will face the harsh reality of his situation in the week ahead. It'll be a challenge to suppose about Liam's decline and eventual demise, but they'll force themselves to defy what's coming. Although Steffy and Hope have been at odds recently, they'll unite in their love for Liam. It looks like it'll be Steffy who updates Hope on Liam's fatal brain excrescence and how this discovery was made. Back with Liam, he'll come face to face with Bill for the first time since their fight at the Spencer Manse. Bill may argue that they've nothing left to talk about, but Liam will differ and supposedly discover his medical drama. Liam and Bill will let their feelings bubble over as they realize their issues don't feel as important presently. All that'll really matter is taking advantage of this chance to reconnect before Liam's timepiece runs out. Bill wouldn't be Bill if he didn't offer to toss some plutocrat around and try to get Liam into some kind of experimental trial. Bill may be determined to find some path to helping Liam, indeed if Liam doesn't suppose one exists. Cleric will have a suggestion for Brooke regarding their son. Despite Carter's attempt to fix his relationship with Hope, Deacon may tell Brooke that he's lodging for a Liam and Hope reunion. That news will throw Brooke for a circle, so she may push Deacon to back off and let Hope make her own romantic choices. Hope may not surrender to a full-blooded reunion with Carter right down, but she should be open to reconnecting. As Carter continues to pursue Hope, Daphne may eventually have to give up, especially if he takes a harsher station to push her down. Luna will blow into the Precipice house on a charge to establish a bond with Finn. We'll see Luna step up her sweats to win Finn over, but he'll have an uneasy response to her appearance. Finn may prompt Luna to leave before Steffy gets back, but will Steffy's homecoming bring some erupting hostility? Steffy's wrath. The Forrester Creations fashion show kick off, but Brooke and her looker evaporate. At Forrester Creations as Ridge, Eric and the entire platoon geared up for the return of couture. Ridge reviewed dresses while Eric made last nanosecond adaptations. Excitement buzzed behind the scenes, and Katie cheered everyone on before the show demurred off. Eric had commodity sneaky up his sleeve. He rumored to Brooke that Ridge had no indication about their surprise. Steffy ate Christine Justice Blair from Genoa City, while Katie questioned why Taylor was on the guest list. Out front, Carter congratulated Daphne on the idea of letting guests test the incense. She returned the favor and suggested she was further than happy to have his full attention. Christine with Ridge and Eric about the looker. When Taylor showed up to surprise Ridge, the two participated a kiss, important to Brooke's nausea. Spencer and Heidi from the Hills stopped by to support Steffy and the Forrester family. Heidi praised Ridge and Taylor's reunion. Away, Daphne pushed Carter to stop wasting time on Hope and start fastening on the future with her. The confidentially crew teased Charlie into allowing he'd lost a dress. Eric gave a sincere speech, thanking everyone for their hard work. Ridge credited his father for inspiring greatness and gave Carter props for boosting the company's global reach. Ridge's words moved Taylor, but she was less impressed with his continued use of Logan when agitating Brooke. Taylor and Brooke faced off. Taylor smiled, but Brooke wasn't buying it. She made it clear Taylor didn't belong confidentially or in Ridge's world. Eric stepped in before it got out of hand, but pressure stayed high. As the show began, Ridge hyped the crowd and praised Carter for the spices. But behind the scenes, effects went south presto. Brooke prepared to wear the reworked looker. Donna gushed about how proud she was of Eric and how Taylor demanded a reality check. Eric reaffirmed Brooke's place in his heart, saying she'd always be his Logan. But when Brooke set up herself alone, Taylor brazened her again. Their wrangle ended with Brooke stuck in a locked room, banging on the door as the call for the looker chimed out, but no bone could find her.